Welcome to another EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. I am Doug Joswiak. Helping me today is Jeff Bittner.
Good evening.
We are at Elk Grove High School, Elk Grove girls varsity soccer against Hoffman Estates Hawks. Hoffman comes in currently with a 4-8-1 record, 1-4 in conference. Elk Grove comes in 3-4-2 and 0-3-1 in conference. Elk Grove with the kickoff. We'll get to the starting lineups in a second here.
It's just nice to see us playing without snow on the ground, Doug.
It is actually it's not a bad day at all for soccer.
It's a great night out.
So all right, let me get to the starting lineups for Elk Grove. In the goal is number 00, Rachel Candifer. She's a junior. Number 1, Amanda Sikowski, senior. Number 2, her sister, Emily Sikowski, sophomore. Number 4, Alexa Joshi, freshman. Number 7, Zoe Bloomquist, senior. Number 10, Katie Talons, sophomore. Number 11, Gabriella Morrow, junior. Number 12, Emma Simmons, senior. Number 14, Marissa Morrow, junior. Number 15, Emma Slattery, senior. And number 20, Leila Aguilar Cervantes, senior. Want to give us the starting lineup for Hoffman, Jeffrey?
I can do that for you, Doug. Okay, starting for Hoffman, got in the goal Elise Sonak, senior. Defender number 3, Christina Salerno. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's a goal for Elk Grove.
Nice cross for Elk Grove. Pretty much, she looked like she was alone in the middle there. Took a shot, goalie made a nice save. Went off the goalie, and Amanda Sikowski was there for the rebound.
That's what we like to see, though. Minute and 17 seconds in, and it's up 1 for Elk Grove. Finishing those lineups for Hoffman, we got number 5, midfielder junior Kathy Lopez. Number 7, senior defender Emma Lunak. Number 8, junior in the midfield, Alyssa Dupart. Molly Salerno, number 10, a senior in the midfield. We've got Vanessa Bonilla as a midfielder, a senior. Number 14, Vanessa Alonso, a senior, a defender. Josie Roberts, number 22, is a defender, is a sophomore. Number 24, Avery Panic, is a freshman in the front line. And number 25, Gabby Anderson, is a defender, is a sophomore. It's a young team for Hoffman, Doug. They've got
that's what Coach Jeff Bird was saying about it.
Got just a handful of seniors playing this season.
You know what? It's all right. You take your lumps now, and come a couple of years from now,
2 years
you're
from now,
giving the lumps to everybody else.
Running the show.
Elk Grove trying to spread it out a little bit. Throw in for Hoffman.
Well, again, those lights should be coming on soon. The wind is blowing across from the team bench back to the stands here. Just a little breeze.
A little north-south wind? East-west? I have no idea.
I didn't bring my compass tonight, but yeah, the wind is blowing across the field.
Hoffman with the cross. Rachel Candifer coming out to secure that ball. She's going to punt away now. Gets it to half field. I don't know. I think that was number 3. I think that was Christina Salerno. But she got a ponytail that's covering her number, so it's going to be a little hard on this one tonight.
Might have to refer to her as the girl with the ponytail.
I'm sure there's a few of them out there with ponytails.
We got Hoffman in the blue and orange going from the left to the right. And we've got Elk Grove in the all-white kit going from right to left.
Marissa Morrow playing good D on that, kicking it out of bounds, throwing Hoffman. Number 14, Vanessa Alonso with the throw.
Elk Grove opens that field up pretty quickly. And
yeah, it was Christina Salerno, number 3 for Hoffman.
good defensive clearance with the header from Elk Grove. Hoffman throwing. Doesn't look like either of these teams are playing
Nice
a real
pass
high
up
line.
to Zoe Bloomquist.
Elk Grove with the
Coming
through
back
ball,
is Katie
looking for the
Talens.
simple through.
Elk Grove stepping up. Number 4 has it now. Alexa Joshi fighting for it. Oh, nice turn. Oh, we think we're going to
Good
have an
through ball.
offside.
She is
on that.
offside. Good vision by
tried-
Hoffman.
She tried to wait. Just Elk Grove stepped up a little bit more on that. And
The evil man in the yellow shirt says you're offside. Yeah,
He made the right call.
he was on it. Yep. Good vision though by Hoffman. That she was wide on the side and she played the ball through one step earlier and she's in.
Taking a kick for Elk Grove's number 15, Emma Slattery. Amanda Sikowski with the one touch. Katie trying to get in there. Zoe takes a left-footed shot.
That's going to be a corner if it gets out. Yep.
And
Elk
it is a
Grove
corner.
Looks like we've got some ball girls out here tonight from the Elk Grove Force.
Taking a kick for Elk Grove is number 2, Emily Sikowski.
We were saying that Hoffman's got a young team, but it looks like Elk Grove's got quite a young team as well.
So let's talk about Coach Dean Burrier for a minute, taking over Elk Grove's program his first year.
Yeah, it's a young guy out there coaching.
It looked like he could play with these
He
ladies.
looked like he was old enough to be in high school still as well.
Absolutely. Hoffman with the kick.
It was one of those rare goal kicks you see off a corner. That ball must have bent out of bounds and come back in.
Emma says, you will have none of that. Nice backwards header by Layla.
Elk Grove's done a nice job of opening the field up and finding their players. Get their heads up on those passes and they're going to be through.
Number 5 is on.
Good ball. He's got wingers going on both left and right. She's looking for the through ball.
Zoe.
Shot.
Nice save.
Nice shot by Amanda.
Goalkeeper Elise Sonak.
I think the referee may have called her offside. I don't know. I thought he had his flag up, but I'm not positive. It does look like it's a goal kick.
From here, it looked like she saved it, but
Yeah,
she
no, it
didn't.
caught the edge of the post, I think. Yep.
Yeah, she covered the corner well, and they got the goal kick out of the deal.
It's those goalies, Doug. They're always tricking.
That's right. That was a nice trap and turn by number 8, Alyssa Dupart for Hoffman.
Hoffman on the counter. The through ball long volley outside again. She's in the box. Good cut. Oh, it's a goal, Hoffman. If I'm not mistaken, she might have gone right through the 5-hole.
Inside, real nice. Actually, I think it went through Rachel's legs,
I
unfortunately.
think that was the old nutmeg.
Number 5, Kathy Lopez.
Well, we asked for some scoring tonight, and we're, what, 18 minutes in? And
yeah, that's...
We're 8 minutes in, sorry.
1-1, it's good. We didn't want to... You know, we want a lot of scoring. We didn't want to start pronouncing kids' names backwards and stuff.
Keeps the fans on the edge of their seats.
That's right.
All right, Elk Grove to regroup here.
Kathy Lopez is a junior, too, so she'll be coming back next year. So Jeffrey, do you see a lot of girls not playing for their high school at this level and playing just club? Because I know at Conant, there's 1 or 2 girls, I think, who are playing.
I think it's going to be all related to the club team you're playing for. If you're up at the Premier League for the clubs, the potential for the club to tell you not to play is there. A shot by Elk Grove and a save.
There's Amanda Sikowski with that. I'm 100% against that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You're only in high school once.
Right. 4 years of high school, you should have fun playing.
Absolutely. And it's fun playing against kids you grew up playing with in house and travel.
Correct. Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic. It's happened on the boys' side as well, and it's just one of those things that you would like to see the clubs and the schools get on the same page with.
Right.
All right, so Hoffman with an attack, and Elk Grove.
Yeah, I was going to say possession's probably even right now. Maybe Elk Grove a little bit more, but not that much. Nice cross to the middle to Alexa. Katie's trying to get it back out.
Both of these teams did a nice job to work the ball from the back and try to find that little slot
Nice
pass through the
touch
middle.
to Zoe. Amanda turned back outside to Katie. My eyes are finally catching up with me. Not really sure who's throwing the ball in.
It's a bit of a long range,
25-yard shot.
25, 30 yards out.
Got a couple subs. Going out for Hoffman.
I think it's number 36, Cassidy Ryan, coming in, and it was Summer
Velour
Velour is stepped out. I think the announcer just announced the ball girls for the evening, if you heard that scream.
Did not hear it.
All right, throwing Elk Grove.
I don't know about that one.
Marissa Morrow to put it back in play.
Emily Sikowski. Cross.
Good drop
Nice.
pass.
It was.
There's some room. Good defending by Hoffman.
Zoe steps up. Alyssa Dupart.
Comes
getting it
Hoffman on the long ball
outside.
attack again.
Avery
One
Panic.
versus three here with Hoffman.
Actually, it's about 5
One
now.
versus 5 now. Hoffman comes, or Elk Grove comes back nicely. Oh, that sneaked off the defender's ankle there. Easy save. Well done.
Held her line. Nice on that play, Rachel. Coach Dean's got the defense stepping up, which is good.
Looks like both teams are starting to compress a little bit, and this field's about 40 yards long now.
Let's knock it around a little bit. Slattery with the big boot up to Katie Talons. Hoffman back out to Kathy Lopez, who gets it up to Avery Panic.
I think Coach Dean was talking about the team playing this season. They've had better than their record might suggest that they are. They say they played 3 overtime games, and I think they went to 2 losses and a tie in the OTs. It's always a tough way to lose a game. But I'd rather leave it a tie than go to penalties. I know you'd rather see penalties, Doug.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. First, I'd actually like to see another probably 15 minutes, and then.
I can't remember what the overtimes are. They 2-10s? Is that what they play?
I have no idea.
Tripping foul, Elk Grove.
Alyssa Dupart with the foul. Emily Sikowski.
30 yards
Ready to
in.
take the kick.
I would believe this is in her range for sure.
Got a direct kick here, Jeffrey.
Yep. Simple tripping violation there. Good tackle, though, by Hoffman to slow that down.
2-man wall.
I'd like to believe she's laying this right on goal and not dropping it over the wall. It's unfortunate. I think she'd like to have that one again.
Subs coming in.
It looked like 2 went off, and okay, one's still coming back. Thought there was 2 that went off for Elk Grove, but
Number 5 for Elk Grove. Mendez Zala.
all right, ball's back in play.
Arm straight up. She had a little height. There's a little height advantage for Hoffman on that, and she was just holding her ground. Hoffman with the kick. 3 subs waiting to come in for Hoffman. Number 7, Emma Lunak taking the kick for Hoffman. Estates.
Elk Grove's got 8 back to defend this.
So he grabbed it, kicked it out of bounds.
3 subs coming in for Hoffman.
Full line change almost.
I'm just going to say there's 3 new players coming on because that's too many numbers to see from this distance.
I'm sure we'll give them their due and pronounce their names in a little bit here.
All right, Elk Grove on the counter again.
Out to number 9 there. Delaney Slingerland.
She's one of them that just came in.
Offsides. From Avery Panic.
Boy, that field looks great, though, doesn't it? This is only a couple years old now, is that right?
Yeah. I played here. And it was grass and it was hills.
A few rocks mixed in.
You get outside and it was going downhill.
Crowned, they call that crowning.
I would have, exactly, it did. I would have loved to play on this turf.
Emily Sikowski looking for the quick give and go. Throw in Elk Grove.
"16 minutes in, 1-1 tie. Nice back drop to Zoe, back outside to Mendez.
This time we got Hoffman with 8 back to defend. I guess that goes back to when we have the ball, we're on offense, and when they have the ball, we're on defense, right?
Yep.
Elk Grove trying to make
Elk
something
Grove
happen.
defense is all the way on their side of the
Right.
Hoffman's side of the 40.
Goalie stands alone on her end of the field. Got another corner coming up for Elk Grove.
Elk Grove's got to kind of watch themselves too, because Panic up there has some speed for Hoffman.
Well, and they do try to thread it through to her, don't they?
Yep.
All right, we just need one of those round things to get this going. Here we go.
Tyner show.
Officials timeout, right?
They'll go to extra time.
Oh, this is Emily Sikowski again. Sikowski again. She,
As we know, because she's left-footed.
I say with
which
that
helps us.
in-swinger this time.
Little too much.
So 2 corners and 2 goal kicks there for Elk Grove. All right. Hoffman to put it back in play.
Absolutely. All right, so both coaches were nice enough to give us a bunch of stuff to
Full
talk
rosters,
So-
everything. We got a direct kick here coming from Elk Grove.
to. Okay, you handle the play-by-play for now while I give you some
Doug can
facts,
do some research.
some research.
There we go. We got a 4-man wall. Elk
Zoe
Grove's,
Bloomquist taking a kick.
Elk Grove's got 2 of them lined up.
Upper right corner, I'm calling this from here,
There
Jeffrey.
we go. He's going to step over. There we go.
Oh,
Upper right corner still.
it was still, so I wasn't that far off. Okay, so the Grenadier program has some distinguished alumni, besides myself, of course.
Of course. Couldn't go a whole night doing a game without you talking about that, right, Doug?
So, but because we're talking about the girls,
That's right. It's girls tonight, yes.
some of the girls' distinguished alumni, we have Jen Bukowski, who had 69 goals in 3 seasons for Elk Grove. She's in 2002. She was an All-Stater, and she went to the University of Notre Dame. We also have Katie Naughton, who is a University of Notre Dame, and she plays for the NWSL Chicago Red Stars.
All right.
And Kelly Hubley, who I know that family well, went to Kentucky University and DePaul University. And she's actually on the Portland Thorns. Holy cow, I did not know that.
Hoffman on the counter off the goal kick here. Elk Grove on the counter.
So we get it outside to Alexa. Joshi. Back out. Nice cut. Nice through ball.
You get the
Little
weight
too
on that
much for
right, and it's
Amanda,
all there,
yeah.
yeah. It's a nice ball through. She saw her. You know, all this alumni stuff is great, but you do know, Doug, you are still everyone's favorite alum.
As I should be. Okay, Jeffrey, who have we been talking a lot about? Let's talk about Alexa Joshi. Freshman. First year varsity starter, all tournament team. She 1 goal so far. Plays club for the Chicago Fire Juniors West in Plainfield. She played for the Olympic development team, state select team in 2018. Says here, what do you like most about high school soccer? I like being able to train 6 days a week. I also like playing against older people. It brings a new perspective to my game. She enjoys traveling and being outside.
That's quite a resume, and then that shot by Elk Grove here. It's quite a resume, and then it's that speaks back to what we were talking about earlier about wanting to play with the school rather than the club.
Right. Hoffman with the kick.
Wow, as a freshman, that's 3 more years the school gets to work with her. That's great.
I'm sure Coach Dean's looking forward to that
That's
also.
a young coach, young players. He's excited, I'm sure. All right, Elk Grove with the throw, and we're just halfway through this first half.
Scoring has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, we're off to the races, 8 minutes in, right? I feel another one coming soon, Doug.
Amanda try getting outside. Way to run through it. Alexa turning it back. A little give and go, no give and go. A little
Good tackle.
no dump on that one.
She won the ball cleanly.
Stepped up though. Switching fields here. What do we think? No.
I do like that Elk Grove's getting their defense into the attack. Good strike.
Good try by Zoe Bloomquist.
Keeping the Hoffman goalie busy tonight, that's for sure.
Up to Avery.
Well defended by Elk Grove to keep the ball in play.
Yeah, Marissa Morrow, I think, with that.
Zoe did have her winger running there, just a little wide on that pass. Hoffman's got that one through the middle again. You might have to look up a bio on Zoe here, Doug. We've been talking about her an awful lot.
I can do that. Back
There's
up to
Amanda
Amanda.
Sikowski.
Amanda trying to get through to Katie there. Still through.
Good communication by the Hoffman keeper. So they're close. These passes just a little bit longer than they need to be a couple of times. There's a little bit of a collision right there in front of us. Everyone seems like they're moving okay. Marissa Morrow might be limping just a little bit.
So the Grenadiers have an athletic medallion program. This program awards a golden medallion to student athletes who exemplify one of 6 key leadership skills in each varsity sport at Elk Grove High School.
We've got a injured
Oh,
player
yeah,
from
we
Hoffman
do.
here. Oh, so the referee has decided, I think because they had a head injury, she did collide in her head, that he stopped play. Elk Grove did have the advantage there. I believe the keeper would have picked that one up.
Ref is going to have a talk with one of the Elk Grove players, too.
I'd like to think there's going to be a trainer coming out to check on this.
And here, Coach Jeff's actually coming out, isn't he? Is that him or no?
It appears that's number 9, Delaney Slingerland. Yeah.
Referee had a little talking to Emily Sikowski. She thought they should have had advantage. But because of the head injuries, probably the smart
Yeah, that's
thing,
the right call.
Absolutely.
It's a tough one to deal with as the player with the ball, but when that head injury happens, they can't take any gambles. She went down pretty quick and grabbed her head right away, so
That was Delaney Slingerland for Hoffman.
glad to see her up and walking off on her own. So Hoffman a little bit of a break there off that. So the sun is still peeking through the clouds up there.
Now
How much
a
we got
little
left?
break
Yeah.
here. I'll see. So again, this Grenadiers Athletic Medallion Program, 6 key leadership skills: accountability, commitment, coachability, overcoming adversity, self-discipline, and service. At the time of this publishing, senior Wendy Jimenez was a lone recipient of a medallion.
Is that talking about the soccer program only or the school in general?
I think it's school in general.
Wow.
All right, so let's talk about Zoe here. Number 7, senior midfielder. Previous season notes: 4 years on varsity, plays for Elite Soccer Club. And she's going, looks like she's going to be playing D2 soccer. She says, the most valuable thing I'll learn is how to focus on the things I can control, such as attitude, effort, and relationships with teammates. I can use that to continue improving as an athlete and person outside of soccer.
I like the last statistic in there,
Yeah.
Doug. That's probably the best one on there.
Yeah, loves chocolate.
One food that she could eat for the rest of her life, chocolate. There you go. All right, so Elk Grove.
We'll have a kick.
So I'm not sure what the call is on the restart here because there was a collision, and if Elk Grove has the ball, right? I'm not sure what the restart is
They were
here.
calling it on Delaney Slingerland. And it's obviously an indirect kick, right?
Oh, the hand is not up at this point. There you go. Now he is. There you go. So Elk Grove with 3 over the ball, 4-man wall for Hoffman. Simple touch through. Zoe.
Nice.
Oh, well struck by Zoe.
Thought that was going up or left that time, Jeff.
I like the play they set up to come through on the simple pass around the wall.
Got some subs coming in for both teams. Marissa Morrow going out for Elk Grove.
I'm not sure if that was Molly Salerno coming back in onto the defense or if she just slid back to this position.
Grace Nuxel coming in for Elk Grove.
I believe I was wrong. I believe that's number 18, not number 10.
Yes.
Emma Essex in the left defense. Another freshman.
Trying to get up to Alexa though, and she's got control. Good. She's switching fields with it.
All right. It's an opportunity to make something happen here. So the field looks now that they're not spreading quite as wide other than our winger up on the offense on Elk Grove.
Up to Kathy Lopez. Zoe comes back. Katie, nice step back.
Looking for some help. Amanda Sitkowski. Little cut move. Plays it wide to her winger.
So I think that was actually Aaliyah Mendez. I think I heard him shouting out there, Jeff.
Okay. Referee's calling goal kick on that one.
And the crowd is not happy.
May have been a protest or two we heard from down below.
Windows are open up here in the press box, and we can hear everything.
I'm just going to say the referee made that decision.
So doing the camera work, producing, directing, everything for Elk Grove TV tonight is Beth Klum.
Beth is waving, but she's on the wrong side of the camera for you all to see her.
She is doing everything tonight, but she is going to, at halftime, take a little break, and Scott Marinak is going to take over for her.
Is she replacing us at halftime, Doug?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
All
if
right.
you want to step away, I'd love to have Beth right next to me.
We have another direct kick for Elk Grove. Good left foot in
Far
swinger.
post header, where's the
goalie gets a
header?
piece of it. Referee is calling offside. Not sure on that one.
Referee does know it's on the kick, right?
That looked like that.
I mean,
Well, that is that new rule, though, now that they're not supposed to put the flag up until the person touches the ball, which makes it a little confusing. So they're not supposed to make the call until the offending player makes contact with the ball.
don't get me started on offsides calls.
I think if you see it, you put the flag up and you'll be done with it so no one gets
Exactly.
injured.
All right, we are seeing the ball on the Hoffman Estate side for a little bit here.
I think the possession arrow is pointing severely to Elk Grove at this point. We did see that pass back from Hoffman to their keeper, but with the head, it's allowed for the goalie to pick that one up.
Nice step. Nice
That's
step.
going to be a foul on Zoe Blomqvist.
Number 32 for Hoffman.
So Hoffman with a long way to go. And a direct kick. So Hoffman still with just 2, maybe 3 players pushing forward on this.
Zoe controls the middle pretty nice. She's usually in almost every ball. It's got a touch. Katie, nice pass over to Alexa.
One more to the wing. There
One
she
more
sees
to
it.
Sikowski.
Should be coming back to the...
Or who's that over there? Number 11? Gabriella Morrow. Did I tell you that number 11 is my favorite number?
Is it?
Yes. I'm actually, though, on my men's team that I'm playing with this year, I'm not 11. I gave it to a guy who's been hurt, who's coming back, and he likes 11, so I'm taking 12 this year.
That's you, Doug. You're a giver.
I am. Trying to make everybody happy, Jeffrey. Katie running through it. Ooh, one more touch and she was through.
This is one of those games when you, as a coach, you're watching this and you've got the lion's share of the attack, and then you just hope that other team doesn't get that one silly break, won't change the game up on you. Elk Grove's going to need to find one here.
I mean, Hoffman pretty much has one, like, good luck, and they scored on it.
Right. I think in the beginning we were saying it was a little bit, seemed pretty even, and it has seemed to lean to a bit more possession Elk Grove. Got to make something happen with these chances.
Well, going out for a Hoffman Estates goal kick here. 11 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half.
A lot going on at the school tonight. There's a softball game around the corner. The baseball guys are coming in from practice.
The freshman, I think it's the freshman field.
Elk Grove with the good bounce. Amanda Sikowski looking for a foul. The Hoffman keeper with another relatively easy save with no pressure on her.
Sonak's playing pretty good. You know, poor Hoffman, though. They get the ball up there and they're 1-on-3 pretty much every time, though. Hoffman's defense needs to step up more.
We haven't seen any real burst of speed out even from Elk Grove yet as to where Hoffman seems to be giving him maybe more field than they need to at the moment.
There's a nice ball right there.
Oh, that's a good through ball. Amanda Sikowski in the box. That should be the goalie, yep.
Yep.
Well done by the Hoffman keeper.
She hesitated for a second, and then she's like, okay, I think I have this, so.
Just to get that timing right, yep. I always like to see a goalie make a save.
Especially coming out like that. And
Right.
she slid, sideways, and.
If only it was wet, you'd see all that water splashing everywhere. It'd be great.
Did
Posing for the
everything right.
camera. Elk Grove with another dump into the box.
Across, Katie Talents. Hoffman gets it back out. Elk Grove gets the ball back. Hoffman gets the ball back. Again, here we are, 1-on-4.
Hoffman 1-on-4 again, right.
Slattery with a nice stop there. Ooh. And here it is, coming in for Elk Grove, number 24, Andy Mendeval, who I've coached in softball and stuff. You finally see what she can do because she was always missing practices for soccer or arriving late to
Nice.
practice because of soccer.
It's the fun part of our job, getting to see the kids we've seen grow up.
Absolutely. One of my favorites. Outside left mid. Slattery just kicking it out of bounds. Did I tell you Andy's a freshman too?
Again, that young team, both of them. We could be doing these games for a couple more years and saying the same names. So Hoffman gets all the way to the end line here.
You get a throw-in out of the deal too.
Hoffman earned a throw in there. And they got some numbers in the box this time.
Yep.
But a
Rachel
real
comes out though.
easy pickup for Elk Grove.
Do you like the throw from the goalie or do you like the punt from the goalie?
I think it depends on who you're looking for and where. If you can throw it to someone, it's going to always be more accurate. But sometimes you just want to give it a ride and get it out of the back of the field.
I've been playing defense and I just tell my keeper, just punt it out of here because I'm too tired
I need to breathe.
build from the back.
So you're starting to see that with a lot of the younger clubs now too, where they're really making an effort to try to build out the back.
Of course they are.
Working for some clubs and it's detrimental to others, but I like the idea behind what they're trying to do. So Elk Grove with the throw in deep in their own end. All these lines in the field, I get confused sometimes.
We're
like
playing with the yellow lines
Yellow
tonight,
lines
Jeff.
tonight, not those big
Yeah.
hash marks. Thanks, Doug.
Right. Katie, nice header. Sikowski. Amanda trying to chase that ball down.
Hoffman defense says we're just going to clear it.
Yeah, didn't kick it out of bounds either.
Collision in midfield.
Ref says play on.
Everyone's back up and moving. Elk Grove on the counter. Here they go. Got two wingers wide.
Sikowski should have stepped up on that a little bit, gotten that pass.
So Elk Grove building from the back once again. Hoffman with the quick steal. One Elk Grove player down.
Vanessa Bonilla had it for a second. Oh, that arm did look like it was up.
A few of the spectators trying to help the referee do their job tonight.
Emily
All right.
Sikowski just got dumped.
So the referee doesn't like the comment that just come from the coach,
Yeah.
so we're going to have a word.
Referee first making sure that the player's okay, and then just gonna go have a talk with the coach, Coach Dean, or maybe he just
Oh, I
wants
guess he doesn't like the ball.
doesn't like the ball. Okay, so he's,
That might be a first for me. Might be a first for me that they changed the ball with 5 minutes left in the half. But he obviously saw something he doesn't like. So Elk Grove with the restart.
Emma
Just over the
Slattery
midline.
taking a kick for Elk Grove. Under 5 minutes left in this first half.
So Elk Grove's had some chances. They've got to gonna have to convert on some of these.
Ray Schnuxel taking the throw for Elk Grove. Emily Sikowski keeps it in. Zoe looking to change fields. So goes to Hoffman. Hoffman on the counter. But four of Elk Grove's finest
And the slider
hanging in the
saying,
back there.
no, thank you.
Went to high school with her father,
Did you?
Ken.
Ken's a great guy.
Graduated 86. We will be 50 this year.
Hence that over 40 league you play in.
Exactly.
Does that change in a year? You have to play in a different league?
No, because I could actually play over 48 right now, but I heard that all these like semi-pro soccer players play over 48, and there's no way I'm going up that way.
Right, you wouldn't want to make them look bad, would you?
I'm so nice like that. Elk Grove with the kick. Slattery stepping up on this.
We've had a couple opportunities on these. This is a good range for her. She should be able to drop this in front of her wall in the box there unless someone run onto it. Good effort.
She did try. Yeah, there's a nice ball by Sikowski on that.
Get the attention of the ball girl to keep the ball back in play. You got 3 minutes left in his first half.
Those young ladies are working hard out there, Jeff.
They are. There's a lot of field to cover for 6 or 8 of them, whatever it is.
All right.
All right, back in play from Hoffman.
Ref calls it pushing it back, but doesn't see the elbow to the face.
It's a difficult job, that's for sure. So Elk Grove with, 8 back again. Really clogging that defense back there. Good touch from Hoffman.
Emily says, I will have none of that.
Throwing Hoffman, a couple minutes left in the half. It's a good opportunity for
I
them.
want to push up here a little bit, too. When am I going to see the flip throwing, Jeff?
Haven't seen that in years. It's got a corner kick coming to Hoffman. I played in high school with a guy who used to do that.
My buddy did it, too. Scott Hamilton.
Yeah,
Soccer player by day, gymnast by night.
there you go. Yeah, Kenny Sorensen back in the day. Watching him do that, that was
It
great.
was awesome.
Good opportunity for Hoffman. It's in the box. Elk Grove with good pressure and clearing the defense out. Everyone's outside the box now.
Oh, Jut.
So the referee made the decision that that was out of bounds, but the flag did not go up by the linesman.
Is he calling a foul on the play?
Maybe that's what he called, but I thought he said it was out. But
Trying to make maybe.
yeah, I guess he
a
must
couple
have seen
makeup calls
something. There you go.
I didn't see anything on that.
It's funny, we talk about that flip throw, and I was coaching an under 13 girls team, and we played in a tournament, and the opposing team had a girl who could do that, and it was the best weapon they had. My entire team stood there in awe, watched it happen as it
Exactly.
flew past them, and they headed
And
it
they
in.
did it towards your goal, too,
And they
I'm sure, right?
headed it from the throw into a header for a goal. We lost 1-0 on that.
Ah.
It's pretty impressive to see it, though.
One last push here for Elk Grove before the half. Slattery, nice step up. Solid back there, Emma. Alexa going through a couple.
All right, another easy scoop for the Hoffman keeper. They can tighten a few of those passes up. They're going to connect in that second half. Communication there.
One last push. Andy trying to run that down. We're done now, Jeff, with the first half of the Elk Grove Hoffman girls varsity soccer game. We are tied 1-1. Take a moment. We'll see you guys start the second half. Thank you. Well, we're about to start the second half of this Elk Grove Hoffman Estates girls varsity soccer game. Jeffrey, what kind of adjustments are we going to see from both coaches, you think, the second half?
I think if I'm Elk Grove, I'm going to tell them they need to continue to keep the ball wide. They need to control the weight of those passes on the through balls. they get the tempo on those right, and they're going to have some opportunities. But they've got to finish if they just simple right finish. Period. They've got opportunities in the box, and this game could be 3-4 to 1 at this point. If I'm Hoffman, I think I got to work the ball more. I think they're just playing too much on this long ball, trying to stuff everything through the middle, and hope that.
And they're going against. They end up going against Elk Grove as 4 back at least almost every single time too.
They have to get numbers forward and just go and be part of that attack.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Hoffman coach, Jeff, I'm trying to get my defense to push up a little bit more, be over half line half the time.
Right, take a page out of Elk Grove's book and be a
Yep.
little bit more of that entire team playing when you've got the ball. I think it could go either way, though, at this point. I think there's been enough opportunities that if Hoffman pops through on a long one.
Definitely have had probably more possession time, more of the chances on goal.
Absolutely.
So did you see that? So you don't have to kick it forward anymore?
You don't.
either?
That is another rule that changed, that it just needs to make a full circumference. So, and the reality
Which
is,
is
right,
good
everyone
because
always touched it sideways and played it back, so
absolutely.
you might as well just get into the mix. We don't want to see some crazy rules changing, but stuff like that I think helps the game.
Yep, for sure. Elk Grove on the attack right away, and as we see, look at their defense. 5 yards past their.
And there's a goal for Elk Grove.
Boom.
Struck well.
Zoe Bloomquist with the strike from about 15.
We just said they got to finish. They just finished. So well played by Elk Grove.
All right, we saw this the first half, though. First couple minutes.
We did?
We saw a couple goals, and then it went quiet.
Yeah, about a minute earlier than that first goal in the first half. I think Elk Grove was due for one, though. The amount of pressure they put on, they deserve
Yeah,
that
for
one.
sure.
It's a well-struck ball as well.
It was. I thought it was going over.
Strength of some of these kids these days, they put that knuckle on the ball and it dips and dives. The goalie doesn't see where it's going. So Elk Grove 2 and Hoffman 1. I'd like to think there's some more goals still coming.
Yeah, maybe things will open up the second half. We'll see a 6-4 game or something like that.
Ooh,
I want to see some goals
that'd
scored.
be a lot of goals.
Nobody outside for Hoffman. Elk Grove's throw-in.
So Hoffman did push a few extra players forward that time. Might just be feeling a little bit of the pressure and wanting
Emma
to go get the
Simmons
attack.
taking the throw. We didn't say her name too much because she was played the far side last time.
We can see
now
her
we can
now.
see her nice and close, yes. So I'm sure we'll be calling her name out a lot the second half. Up to Alexa, trying to turn.
Another Elk Grove throw.
Molly Salerno said, you will have none of that. Quick throw in right away. Simmons, nice turn. Slattery calling her off. Yeah, I was going to say, Elk Grove's got to pinch in a little bit on that.
Bit of a spike here by Hoffman, trying to get something going.
Gabrielle Amaro bringing it back to Elk Grove. A little too much dribbling, but was able to get a nice pass, knocking it around Elk Grove. In no hurry, really, to get a shot off. Just trying to.
It might have been like a handball to me, but
It sure did.
there was no whistle, so we go. No one
Well,
else,
our arm
no
was-
one protested, right?
Yeah. And we say our eyes are going, and we're like the only ones who saw it.
Maybe there's something to that. Maybe it never happened.
Yeah, exactly. We was like a foot away from her.
So yeah, Hoffman again just sort of dumping and chasing, trying to make something happen.
Elk Grove with 5 back.
So if I'm coach of Hoffman at halftime, I think the one thing I'm saying is don't let him get an early goal. Some of the Hoffman fans yelling at their players as they get moved.
So let's say something about Emma Slattery, number 15 for Elk Grove. Actually, she's a senior center back, and there's no notes on her. Oh, boy.
But you played high school soccer with her dad, right? Well, no, you
I
went to
don't know,
high school. He didn't play, but you went
he
to high
didn't
school with
play,
Ken.
but yeah.
I know she played in Elk Grove, played with the Gators.
Her dad was running Elk Grove Youth Soccer for a while too, wasn't he?
He was. Ken was the president for a while. Elk Grove with another attack. Got one in the box. Good pressure on the keeper that time.
Yeah, Gabriella Morrow just a little late. Not by much, though.
Well, making sure the goalie holds on to that ball.
Elk Grove's defense just been solid.
They just keep absorbing everything, don't they? She's gonna. It's a good ball, good defensive header.
Yep.
A little more height on that one, and Hoffman is through.
Katie Talon's over there trying to make something happen. And she does. She can get a shot off here. She does. Oh!
Say, make sure you make her work it.
Referee said it was over the end line. We got a goal kick for Hoffman.
Good pressure by Elk Grove, though.
Hoffman's keeper kind of lost sight of where
She looked like she went down just a little early on that one, and it bounced on her. And
she was probably 3 to 4 yards outside the box too.
so we tell them follow up every time, right? You never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
All right.
Beautiful Elk Grove sunset, Jeffrey. Being this high up in the crow's nest.
All right. Kind of nice orangey pink sky. Looks like the wind may have changed direction, actually, looking at the flag. Elk Grove, another shot.
Nice save.
Good scoop by the keeper.
Elise Sonek with a nice save there for Hoffman.
Hoffman trying to get something going. Scooped up. Is that Emily Sikowski?
Yeah, she's kind of like she plays. What's her position?
I think it actually was Emma Simmons who grabbed that last one. Elk Grove in the box.
Nice pass. Oh. Nice pass by Katie Talons on that.
You know, she had an opportunity
Very
there.
unselfish.
Very unselfish. Could have put that one on that. I think the pass was the right decision. She was running out of angle there.
She didn't think she had the angle on that.
Goalie's at that front post. Good decision. That's one of those, if it goes in, we're praising how well it went happened. Everything went the right way. So once again, you got everybody from Elk Grove across the midline.
Zoe with a nice shot.
Oh, and it's through.
Number 2 for her. Zoe Bloomquist. 10 yards out.
So 8 minutes into the second half, and it's 3-1.
Goalie probably felt she should have had it. Kind of went off her shoulder on that. But Zoe's got a nice leg. That was it had some power on it.
Snuck it in the front post there. This is what Elk Grove should have done in the first half, and glad to see them making something happen.
3-1 ball game right now. Got some speed. Rachel comes all the way out.
A short punt.
And Elk Grove on the build.
Good touch through.
Outside.
Right idea on the ball.
She should get there. Maybe not.
He's going to keep it alive. Well played. Good cut. looking for some help.
Another shot on it for Elk Grove.
So they're keeping the pressure on and actually getting some shots off that they would have liked in the first
Alyssa
half.
Dupart trying to get things going. Emma Slattery said, no way.
So Hoffman trying to build now. Moving the
Just
ball
seems
wide.
like every time Hoffman tries to do something, Elk Grove's there. They have somebody there.
Did a nice job to open up and a couple of passes through. But heavy on that last one makes an easy save for Elk Grove. Hoffman keeps it on their attacking half.
Emily Sikowski stepping up.
Going to be Elk Grove throwing. Good steal by Hoffman.
Oh,
Good cut. It's one of those, she had too much speed for her own good there.
Yep. Melissa Dupart. Tried to do it too much on her own there, and
Tried the old 1-2 with the referee, but he didn't have it.
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, he was standing out of bounds. Alexa Josie. Nice up. She's on.
Elk Grove's got someone way wide on this right
That
wing.
Katie there? Yep.
Ooh. Another offside on Elk Grove.
What'd you see on that play?
Gotta be honest, from where she was standing, hard to tell. But the referee is right there, so we'll assume he's got it. Elk Grove keeping it in their half.
Hoffman trying to go over the top on that. Emma Slattery runs it down. Gets it outside. Elk Grove not back.
Got even numbers. Elk Grove is coming back to help with the D. Turning the box. Hoffman with an opportunity.
She's
A
through.
shot. Oh, and
It is
through.
in.
The keeper got her hands to it, but just couldn't hold on to it.
As soon as the ponytail moves, I'll be able to give you who scored that. Kathy Lopez, number 5 for Hoffman Estates.
It brings him within one. So with
3-2
10 minutes
game
in
here.
10, 12 minutes into the second half, and
You know, she kind of ran through that play, was able to keep the ball in front of her and knocked it in. Elk Grove right on the counter right away.
getting some numbers forward.
It was nice work there. Got a shot off.
Got to give Elk Grove credit. They do attack well. They do come in with the numbers. It's a long through ball from
Yeah, a
Hoffman.
little
That's an
too
easy one
much.
for Elk Grove.
Kathy Lopez was trying to get up there to Alyssa Dupart. Nice.
Some end-to-end play here.
Sikowski to Zoe. Tried to get it up to Amanda there.
Good vision on that, though. She saw the play. That was the right ball. Hoffman looking for the counter.
Well, she's
got
3 on
3v2
2.
with the
She's got to look to her left. She does.
Winger coming through. Shot. Just wide. I don't think the keeper got that one. I think, yeah, it's
No,
a
I
goal
think it should
kick.
be
Yeah,
goal
it
kick,
was
yeah.
wide. Good pressure by Hoffman. That's two sort of opportunities through the middle that they've had an opportunity to go in and get shots on goal. Just got ourselves a game, huh?
Wouldn't want it any other way, Jeffrey.
All right, so Elk Grove to restart with
Emma
the goal
Slattery
kick.
taking her time.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Kick.
there's not a huge rush, but a little early to park the bus, I think so.
Hoffman's still a little back on D. They got to push up to the
Let's
half
see.
line.
I'm starting to see them push one or two more each time they're attacking, but they still have those 3 defenders back against 1 Elk Grove player. Wide open winger on this right side for Elk Grove. I'm not sure Hoffman sees her out here. Elk Grove can get a switch. That's going to be a great opportunity.
Coaches are not happy. Happy on one side, not happy on the other side.
It's a foul for Elk Grove there. Toughest job out there, being the guy to make the decision in the middle.
They're getting paid good money,
They
I'm
are.
sure. District 214.
All right, so we've got a direct kick from just at the midline. Gets that into the box. 1 hop. Good pressure by Elk Grove. Another short punt.
Yep, nice trap by Zoe there. Over to
Good wide
Amanda.
ball.
Over to
Elk Grove.
Gabriella with the nice cross. Shot.
Oh, good strike. Good
Oh, we
save,
gotta see a
keeper.
header. Oh,
Great strike and a great save by the goalie.
yep. Good, quick reflexes on that.
Looks like got some changes coming in. Both teams.
We are doing a corner kick, I'm assuming, right? Okay.
Yep, any dead ball. So it's number 14 going off for Elk Grove.
Marissa. Now I might need the lights on, or at least my phone light.
Corner kicks in the box. We got 102. That's a goal, Elk Grove.
Is that a header?
It was a header and then played in by the attacking player on the wing. Just waiting for the official scoring report
I
as to
think
who actually
Gabriella
got that.
Morrow,
I think
I
it might have
think.
been her, exactly, yep. So the corner went in and it was headed back to another player who finished it. Looked like it might have come off her knee even, I'm not positive. Number 11, Gabriella Morrow, is the official call. That makes it 4-2.
I was going to say, nice little cushion for Elk Grove.
24 minutes to go. Hoffman's not giving up, that's for sure, though.
A nice stab.
Good
Midfield's
steal.
got to step up for Hoffman. And when she's on a run like that, you got to get the trailer there.
Yeah, you got to start.
Especially when she's going against 3 other Elk Grove.
Oh, you're down by 2. You got to
Kids.
start taking some chances and pushing the numbers in. Good little step move to the corner. She's looking for support.
Good pass back. There you go. Ah. So there was a foul on the play. Elk Grove's kick.
All right.
Missed trap. Hoffman's ball. At the 50. I'm so street.
Yeah, that's what I think when I look at you, Doug. All right, so Hoffman still trying to keep something going here. Elk Grove with the
Zoe
steal.
steps up.
Good
She's
through
got
ball. One more touch.
Katie.
The winger making the lap. Great ball to the outside.
Pass.
Good cross in. Goalie parries it away.
Sikowski looking at corner kick.
Corner Elk Grove, yep.
Amanda Sikowski.
Force in the air.
Yep. Getting a nice corner kick out of the deal.
So check with that left foot, he got the in-swinger again this time, so.
Yesterday in my game, played with the new World Cup Adidas ball.
Oh, yeah?
Fantastic.
Good corner in.
Oh.
Header by Elk Grove. It's
Slattery with the header.
that's a goal kick Hoffman. So a ball like that does allow you to score more goals? Is that?
I don't know. Just a really nice ball to play with.
Did the referee come over and change it at halftime because they didn't have enough air?
Probably.
Yeah. All right, so Hoffman to put it back in play.
Right to Elk Grove, who had a header on that. I mean, the defense for Hoffman's got to get up right now if they want to keep this game close.
Well, they're going to need to do something to generate some offense, and
You can't.
the numbers are just don't work.
Right.
Right.
You can't be on your heels either.
I think that's the difference. Elk Grove, every time they're attacking, is pushing their defenders forward and becoming part of that offense, and it's allowing them the opportunities. Jason to the corner. It's going to be a throw in Hoffman.
Alyssa Dupart going as fast as she can to get to that ball, and Slattery came over and kicked it out of bounds.
It's amazing how fast some of these kids can run.
Yeah.
Good defensive header by Elk Grove.
It was. Nice header by Alexa Joshi.
Hoffman with another throw-in. Trying desperately to get it in the box there.
Is it?
That's going to go for a corner kick, isn't it? Yep.
I think so.
Yep. Funny deflection off the defender. Not sure this might be the first corner kick for Hoffman. Don't know.
Possibly.
I think our statistician stepped out for coffee, so I'm not sure we have those numbers.
Coffee or hot chocolate now. I think it's getting a little cool out there.
Starting to feel the breeze, aren't we? All right, Hoffman's got everyone lined at the top of the box, crashing the goal. In route swingers in. Headed to the corner.
Run the ball down. To
Manisikowski.
Amanda. Nice stop.
Good defensive
By
steal.
Peyton. Bad zone.
Elk Grove on the counter again. Good touch.
Oh, Amanda went one way, the ball went the other way. Zoe running this ball down. Got the height on her.
Again, this
Talons.
winger is wide open on the right again.
Oh, nice
Good play at the line, right? Kept it alive. Elk Grove working
She's
it through.
on.
Going to say she impeded the goalie there. I think the goalie had the ball in her possession, I think is what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Good pressure, though, because Hoffman's keepers dropped it a couple of times, so. I'll go right back in again.
I think I'm going to start telling these uniform companies they need to make these numbers
Bigger.
like double the size of them.
And a lot of contrast between
Nice
the
ball.
colors. Good
Nice
ball.
ball.
Hoffman's going to play the corner.
Nice ball by Kathy Lopez there. Over to Alyssa Dupart.
Good defensive clearance by Elk Grove just to let pressure out and get the defenders back. But again, you got 7-8 back for Elk Grove. And Hoffman's trying to attack
why?
with
Yeah,
5.
why? I just don't understand why you're sitting 2 back on your own 40.
We are now pushing one more forward for Hoffman, which is nice to see.
I mean, the ball's got to go a long way to get to the 40-yard line. I'm up at, I'd be on Elk Grove's 45 at least right now, being down 2 goals.
You could easily leave your sweeper at the midline at this point. So Hoffman with the extra numbers in the back, cleared easily.
Amanda almost run through that ball. Zoe trying to go right up the gut.
Good composure by the sweeper to try to clear it. Good turn.
Nice way to.
Good switch into space.
Good field vision.
It's going to be another
Zoe
goal kick.
Bloomquist really has good field vision.
It's great to see these kids when they turn and they just see someone making the run the opposite direction, get their heads up and make that through ball.
I'm a big proponent of switching fields.
As long as they keep their head up and they can see what's going on, you can make more happen. Oh, now we got 2 balls on the field.
Can only use one at a time. Elk Grove Force.
Would make an interesting game though if we could play with 2 of them.
Only a matter of time before that rule comes to fruition.
Yeah, maybe we get to play with 2 goalies at that point though. Yeah. So Hoffman with the steal, player down for Hoffman. So Hoffman.
Stoppage in play. Can't tell who the hurt player is. Looks like number 11. Is that an 11 you see? Jeffrey?
Well, I can't tell from here. She's facing the wrong way. I think we're going to do 2 injuries tonight, right? Both from Hoffman? We don't want to see that happen.
Coach Jeff going out.
Looks like that could be an ankle. Yeah, we don't want to see that happen. Anyone having to get helped off a field. So we got 16 minutes to go. Elk Grove by 2. Both teams huddled up here, figuring out what they're going to do for the last quarter of the game here.
So talking to Coach Jeff Bird before the game, he says 3 players that are on the roster this year are hurt due to injury. Sherlyn P. with a broken collarbone, so I guess that was the number 11. Peyton B. with a high ankle sprain, suffered at last Thursday's conference match with Buffalo Grove, and then Katie K. with a concussion she suffered in last Saturday's non-conference game at Dundee Crown. He also says that Vanessa Alonso, defender, has committed to Aurora University to play next fall. Says keeper Elise Sonak suffered a collision in a box in a non-conference game a couple weeks ago against Glenbard South and cracked a tooth. And here she only missed 1 game, and she's back in the lineup.
Nice. I guess you don't really need your teeth to play, right? A little mouth guard and you're ready to roll.
Never wore one.
I think some of the sports are making kids, if you're wearing braces, required now on some of those. Maybe if we wore them, we wouldn't have needed braces. I don't know.
Elk Grove on the attack. Oh.
Hoffman a quick steal. The Hawks with a ball in the box.
Rachel has that easily.
I can feel the breeze blowing in the box here, Doug.
Yeah.
Our wind blowing in our hair blowing in the wind. Is that?
Not our hair. Hoffman's throwing. 15 minutes left in this match. The EGTV Channel 6 Match of the Week for soccer. Doug Joswiak, Jeff Bittner giving the call. Referee's flag stays down on that play, Jeffrey.
Elk Grove, so I didn't actually see that defender. It looked like that was going to be closer. Elk Grove trying to settle in the box. Looking for support. Might be another corner. Elk Grove.
Corner out of the deal.
Let's again make the adjustment to the equipment there to make sure we have everything right. Here comes that corner, another in-swinger. Elk Grove is flooding the box.
Oh, it's got
Goalie got a piece of it.
Whoa!
Saved off
It's in. Okay.
Hoffman
I was
with
going to say,
Hoffman looking like they saved it on the line there twice.
Gets out, that would be a miracle because there was no way that was getting out.
So at 14 minutes to go, that makes it 5-2 Elk Grove.
I could not tell you in that mosh pit who scored.
Somebody wearing white. The crowd is telling us it's number 4.
Alexa Joshi with the goal. Thank you, parents.
Alexa Joshi with the goal.
Might start seeing some subs at Elk Grove too with the 3-point cushion here.
I was looking at the bench. I guess it's there are a few, aren't there? It's hard to tell how many of those are coaches and staff. They're all huddled up in their sweats.
Nice
Hoffman.
play by Slattery there.
Hoffman
Rachel
with an
gives her a tap on the shoulder. Well done. Throw in for Hoffman.
The goalie in her defenders is like the quarterback and his linesman.
For sure.
Let's see, Rachel came out and made that play just a minute ago or came to make the play a minute ago.
Nice pass by Amanda Sikowski on that.
The stat sheet we've got here says that Rachel's had 2 games this season with 15 or more saves in it. And she's had more than 45 saves on the season.
So she's a veteran by now.
That speaks well to her defenders, though, too. To 45 shots in how many games now? 11? 10?
Oh, yeah. That's, when
Speaks,
you do the math like that.
Well, and especially when there's 2 games where she's had,
Yeah.
2/3 of those came in 2 games. So, yeah, kudos to her defenders. So Elk Grove with a throw-in. Tries to play it into the box. And here comes the keeper for Hoffman. More pressure on the keeper, though, as that ball bounced in the box. Hoffman goalie looks to distribute. And Elk Grove on the counter again. It's a good look there. Amanda had the space.
And Hoffman tried to get it and got out of bounds. And Simmons taking the throw for Elk Grove. Over to Emily Sikowski, taking it from 25
Way
out.
downtown, yeah. Just a little wide on the outside there. Putting those ball girls to work again, chasing the ball into the dark corners of the stadium.
So talking to Coach Dean Barrier also about his team, he says, as you said earlier, he says he feels his team is better than their record. He says Alexa Joshi showing tremendous leadership, potential, and heart in the way she plays on the field. A freshman only on paper.
It's a nice compliment by the coach.
Absolutely.
It's great to see. She's been very composed.
Katie Talons plays with passion and is selfless. She's a standout gymnast at EG as well.
All right, so Elk Grove has got a player down, calling for some attention from the bench.
He's very high on, of course, Zoe. He says she controls and shares possession so well with her teammates. She's a leader with her attitude and self-discipline. She always looks for a way to encourage and get others involved on and off the field.
So it looks like the referee's making her sub off whatever the injury was. So it's going to be a direct kick for Elk Grove.
Is that Amanda coming off?
About 25 yards. I don't believe it was.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's Sikowski. They come off.
Looks like she's going right back to the sub line. Yeah, I think you're right, Doug. I think that is who it is.
Wait, Jeffrey, did you say I was right?
I did.
Okay. I just...
We should maybe get a copy
Glad
of
we
this.
got that on tape.
Yeah, make a copy of this for later. Shot by Elk Grove. Hoffman keeper bobbles it. It's still loose in the box. Elk Grove hits the post. Maybe twice. And it's a corner to Elk Grove. That's one of those things when the score's 5-2, you can say, okay.
Yep.
So we got a right-footed corner kicker this time with the in-swinger from the outside. So Amanda is going off now.
Wow. So you were right, Jeffrey.
Well, I'll take it, Doug. I'll take it. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, in-swinging corner.
Oh, it's there.
Straight at the. It's
It
straight
is
in.
there. It's totally there.
Directly into the net on the corner kick.
Nice. Nice bended like Beckham on that play.
You don't see it very often, but boy, that went right over the defender at the front post.
I mean,
and
look at the wind, though, where the
Right.
wind is right now. I mean, it helped.
I think that was number 4. Yes, that was a Joshie again with a goal. That's her second on the night.
Nice play. Nice corner kick by Alexa Joshi on that.
Unassisted corner kick. Big game for the freshman. Everywhere but on paper, right?
I was going to say, things are looking up for Elk Grove's program after this year, too, with all the young players. And Coach Jeff Bird for Hoffman, he has nothing to really worry about either. These kids are playing tough and they're young.
All right, a few more substitutions by Elk Grove.
Number 24, my girl, Andrea Mendeville, coming in for Elk Grove. And I can say that and see that because she's on our side of the field.
And her ponytail's not in the way. It's going to be an Elk Grove throw-in. Looks like it might be a souvenir for somebody, that ball. Hoffman with the big steal.
Kathy Lopez, a little shoulder to
Just a little long
Joshi on that one.
It's going to be a Hoffman throw-in.
Mr. Morrow running it down for Elk Grove.
Oh, we asked for some goals. It was 1-1 at halftime.
Okay, all right.
6-2 with 8 minutes to go.
6 unanswered goals, Jeffrey.
Got to give the Hoffman girls credit, though. They haven't given up. They still have
Nope,
their
not at all.
opportunities. Trying to make something out of it. This feels like this could be fall soccer weather and end of the season. This temperature now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like it's boys' season with the.
Going to the end of the season there. It's almost May, folks, right?
Yep. Throwing for Hoffman.
Hoffman working the ball down, one thrown at a time here. Hoffman's got an opportunity. It's going to be a foul. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Elk Grove.
Outside the box.
The AR says she grabbed her arm as they went by. So Hoffman with a direct kick on a kind of an awkward angle from the corner there. So Hoffman leaving only 2 back right now. Everyone else in the box. Ball's driven in. Elk Grove clears. Hoffman takes it. Shot.
Nice shot.
And a big
Nice
scoop
save
by Rachel. I don't know if this can be a 15 save game, but she's got to be up there on halfway there probably tonight. All right, so we got another Hoffman throw-in. Elk Grove this time with the long ball out the back. trying to make something happen. Oh, that's going to be a foul for Elk Grove.
So, talking some notes again, let's talk about your sophomore number 10, Katie Talons. Second year on varsity, plays club in the off season for Elite. She loves the game because it's super fun. I love the excitement soccer brings, and she does, like I mentioned earlier, plays gymnastics inside and outside of school.
Nice.
Gabriella Morrow, number 11, 3 years on varsity, plays club and off seasons for FC1 Academy.
It's the long ball into the box. Hoffman does clear it. Trying for a quick counter. Elk Grove throwing. Another Hoffman
Nice out,
throwing.
yeah.
All right, Elk Grove trying to clear it out the back.
There's Katie trying to dribble out of there, wasn't it? Yep.
Hoffman, the good through ball to the middle. There's an opportunity. Good pass through. She's got one more wide. There it is. Should be looking for support. Back to the top. We got 2 against 4 in the box if they can get a ball in. But once again, the Elk Grove defense takes it from them.
Right foot on the sideline there is usually going to go out from on the left sideline. Is usually going to go out of bounds too.
So we walk with 2 feet. We have to kick with 2 feet, right? That looked like a handball on Elk Grove. Yep, bounced up funny and caught her in
Just
the arm.
outside the box too.
See you guys.
About
Thanks for being here.
So direct kick for Hoffman from just outside the corner of the box. Asked for 10 yards. Needs to wait for the whistle to restart now. Elk Grove with a single-man wall. There should be a shot on goal, but if she's right-footed, it might swing out in front to the backside. Good finish by Hoffman. Oh,
and they do.
it did. Good finish by Hoffman.
Went
Keeper for Elk Grove was right there. There's everything she could do. It's
Yeah.
a well-placed ball, and that makes the score 6-3 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Good far post pass.
Yeah, she kept that just out of the reach of the goalie in the first portion of it.
It was a good ball for sure.
Another sub for Elk Grove.
Junior Kathy Lopez, number 5 for Hoffman with the goal. Just can't get over this one person taking the kickoff.
Right. So number 6, Emily Head, taking the kickoff, just came in for Elk Grove.
Nice turn by Katie. Or actually, Alexa
That's
Joshi.
Joshi, yep.
Joshi.
Exactly.
What are we calling on that?
She might have got an elbow to the face there. She hit the ground and grabbed her own face. I think that might have been an elbow that she got there as she spun around. Direct kick, Elk Grove.
Maybe a little frustration from Hoffman. Emma Slattery taking it from
55 yards out.
45 yards out.
Good ball into the box.
Hoffman clears it. Back to
Hoffman with
Slattery.
everybody back.
I mean, look at how many Elk Grove's pushing up still.
Yeah. Good ball to the corner. A little bit
Flag
long.
stays down. Ball goes out of bounds. Hoffman throw.
Oh, a little bit of a long ball there.
Yep, 3 still back.
Easy for-
Rachel's going to step up and boot it. Oh, now she's going to
Yeah,
hustle
she's
back.
gonna hustle back is right.
Uh-oh, I know how that feels.
There's plenty of time to stop that one and slow it down and just work it out of the back again. Let the clock keep running. Down to 90 seconds here. So yeah, 1-1 at halftime,
Good. I'm glad we saw a lot of scoring.
right?
Saw a couple headers. A lot of it just rushing and being in the right place at the right time.
Something to say for that. So Hoffman trying to clear again. Elk Grove's going to soak that up in the midfield.
Under a minute.
Hoffman on a quick counter, but can't get through that Elk Grove defense.
Out to Andy. Makes a turn.
Good position by the defender. Trying to keep her to the outside. Good speed by the Hoffman winger. Good strike.
Just a bit outside.
Goalie stuck her arm out and realized that was going to go wide, so let's let it go for the goal kick. That should do it. Down to 15 seconds.
Jeffrey, I want to thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight.
It's always fun doing this with you, Doug.
I appreciate it. I want to thank Beth Clem and Scott Marinick for the awesome camera work. This has been another EGTV Channel 6 sporting event. Grenadier 6, Hawks 3 final. I am Doug Joswiak. Again, Jeff Bittner helping me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great night.